YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy, Next Level. Matter of fact, you know what? Let me take that back. Jeremiah Cohen. You know who this is. It's your boy, Next Level, man. I wrote you a little letter. Actually, a video letter. I'm gonna just call it a vlog. In response to last night, bro. Like, I wasn't feeling how that went down at all, bro. From your stream, actually to the video. I posted a video yesterday talking about the organized stalking. I posted a video yesterday. You responded with a comment. I responded back. Then you responded with a paragraph, almost a short story about how you felt, which is cool. Like, you know, that's what YouTube is about. You know, it's about getting our opinions out here and getting, you know, what we have to say out here. But immediately after you drop that comment, you go on a live chat, a live stream actually, talking about government conspiracies, and I didn't like that, bro. You know what I mean? I didn't like how you did it, bro. Like, you know what you did, you know, and you felt some type of way about my video, and we could have had the conversation, you know. You could have added me on. You could have said in the comments you wrote me like, yo, look, let's have a conversation about that. You didn't do that, bro. You did something real shady. Like, that was real, like, level C purposeism in the name of Jesus. You know what I mean? And we're gonna get to it, man. Like, I'm gonna address how I felt. I'm gonna answer all your questions. And it didn't stop there. Like, you know, your boy chimed in. People had stuff to say. And before I get into this, I want to let you know, Jeremiah, like, not one time did I mean to come off like, you know, because I know at moments in your live stream you felt like you were being attacked. Like, I don't know none of those people that was in your chat. And if you can remember, like I remember, your live stream went on for about, like a good hour and a half before I even said anything. So let's get into this, man, and I'm about to address this here, and I'm gonna do it just like this, and I'm gonna be gentleman about it. And before I even get into anything, I want to say God bless you and all your yes men and all your guys who just, you know, co-sign and everything you guys think about. I need you to have an open mind, people. I need you to have an open mind here, and let's get into it.
This is the first time I've ever done a live broadcast. I thought, you know, I might as well go ahead and do this, see if people find it helpful or interesting. This way I might be able to answer questions as well, if people have them at times. But I wanted to start by addressing what I think is a really unhelpful narrative in all of this.
Come on, Jerry. You ain't talking about a lot of people. I mean, we both know who you were talking about, bro. Like, you even said it yourself. Like, you watch a lot of videos, right? None of these videos you watch has ever inspired you to just hop on live and just take indirect shots at me, bro. Like, we can have the conversation. Like, I'm gonna have it now. I ain't asking you for nothing else, because I see what it is. Like, I would never do that to anybody. If I feel some type of way, we can talk about it. You know, I'm not gonna be scared to talk, bro. I'm not gonna be scared to show you my face. I'm not gonna be scared to talk. Well, then let's get into the next question.
So long as we keep going down these other paths, like, number one, you're not helping anybody. I can guarantee you that. People making these videos about, like, microwave weapons and, like, you know, they're putting thoughts in my head, like, maybe it's like the Marine Corps or the Army doing this to me or something like that. You're not helping anybody.
Okay, first and foremost, what I want to say is, you don't know who I help, bro. Like, you don't know anything, bro. Like, you gotta really pump the brakes and just relax, bro, because you think you know way too much, bro, and you really don't. Alright? Now, I don't like how you just came off, bro, and just painted this picture like, oh, 90% of your videos are technology. No, 90% of my videos is me telling my story. I tell my story. It's my actual events and things that have happened to me. Whether you can relate to it or not, that's on you. You know what you perceive from something. Like people can look at the same thing and get totally different things out of it, bro. And I would have definitely appreciated to have a conversation and not have to do this. But I'm not just gonna let y'all just do that to me and not respond, bro. You don't want to have the conversation, well, I'm gonna have it. Let's get back into some more clips.
I'm talking about next. I'm talking about a lot of people who I like, who mean well, who are on YouTube making these videos that could be 100% focused on bringing people to God, really exploring what this is.
No, 100% bringing people to God. Like, if you watch any of my videos, like, my thing is this: everybody don't do what you do, what you and your friends do. Like, everybody is not gonna come on and, you know, make videos the way you do. You know, even though I've noticed, you know, when people saw my videos, the way their videos started, you know, being edited and put together kind of changed. You know, I get it, but people are not gonna make videos like you all the time. I'm gonna tell my story, bro. I mean, like, I don't think you really get it. I don't think you get it, bro. Everyone goes through different things. I've been through so much, bro. I've been through so much with this thing, bro. I've been targeted since birth. I've been through so much, bro. Things that you wouldn't even believe if I told you. You don't believe half the stuff that people tell you the truth and you don't believe it. You're so narrow-minded, bro. Like, you're just stuck on what you see. What you perceive something, you don't even open your ears or eyes to see what I'm saying. If you watch my videos and you say, oh, this guy talks about technology, that's what y'all was doing the whole time. Technology. Like, come on, bro. Really? You gonna do that? Let's get into the next clip.
God created everything. Like, he created the rules through which any technology can be created. He created the groundwork that allowed for a television to exist, an internet to exist, a technology to zap you with. He brought down nations. He rose people from the dead. He can't deliver you from this?
Okay. So God created everything. God created everything, right? I'm gonna ask you a question, bro. Did God create AIDS? I'll wait. Did God create cancer? I'll wait. Alright, let's get back into the next clip.
But he doesn't want 50%. He doesn't want 75%. He doesn't want 90%. He doesn't want 95%. He wants everything. He wants all of your faith in him, complete childlike dependence upon him for everything. And when you do that, when you just kind of let go and say, God, I just trust you. I'm not going to even worry about, like, you know, whether, like, there's a missile, like, pointed at my head. I'm not going to worry about any of this stuff. I trust you. I'm going to put my eyes on you. I'm going to focus on you. I'm going to preach about you. I'm going to read your word. I'm going to pray to you. I'm going to engage in spiritual warfare against the enemy. I'm going to take it right to the footsteps. Not to the footsteps. I'm going to take it right to the steps of the enemy. I'm going to bring it to Satan's door. It's pretty solid. Next.
Okay, so at this point, when this was happening, I am really blown away by the whole situation. And I don't even understand how he went into this spew about the things he was talking about. And you know what, Jeremiah? Like, I know you mean good, bro. Like, I know you have the Lord in your heart, bro. But there's some things you need to work on, bro. There's some things you need to check about yourself, bro. Seriously. I mean, for this to play out like it did, it didn't have to play out like that, bro. You could have just added me. We could have had a conversation, bro. A conversation. All right, let's go into the next one.
I will at some point. At sometime we'll be able to talk. I promise you. Is my faith perfect? No, it's not. It's not perfect. How strong? You wear a mask in your videos. Yeah. Nice. It'll probably come off at some point. There's a lot of reasons for why I wear a mask. It has nothing to do with my faith in Jesus Christ.
Okay, so at this point, I'm really like, I mean, I'm in shock because I can't believe this guy did that, man. I'm like, yo, I've been following this guy. I watched his first video. Like, I was probably one of his first subscribers. Like, I always had this guy's back. Like, I really felt the spirit when I watched his videos. You know, I never knew he would be capable of doing something like. I never knew you would be capable of doing something like this. You know what I mean? Like, it was not cool at all. We could have had a conversation, and just the way you did that, bro. Like who does that? Like, who does that? You know? And then you just come off like, oh, all your videos, technology, rah. Like, okay, if you feel some type of way, if you don't like my videos, don't watch. Unsubscribe. Keep it moving. That's the only thing I can come up with right now. Because I'm telling my story, bro. Like, I'm telling my story. And it's so much, man. This didn't just happen like a year ago. It didn't happen 2 years ago, bro. When I came out of the womb, bro, I was targeted. Do you get that? I don't think you get it. And I'm gonna tell my story. I don't care if you like it or not. I don't care if you don't get it. Oh my God, technology. Not one time have I said everything is hopeless and we're all doomed. You know, like, I talk about my feelings, bro. I'm being real about this. It ain't like I'm gonna just give you the great side of the picture. Like, you know, I'm gonna tell my story, bro. You gotta respect it or don't. Now let's get into another clip. I was in shock, man. I couldn't believe this was happening.
I probably will at some point, fellas, and then I'll continue preaching the exact same thing that I've been preaching to you all along. Would that make you happy then? What would you say then at that point? There'd still be something that makes you unhappy, that you can't accept.
Okay, yes, I did. I mentioned something about the mask. And, you know, at this point, like, I wasn't, like, I know Jared, I know he probably felt attacked at this point, but imagine how I felt, bro. Like, put yourself in my shoes. I don't think you can do that. I don't think anybody can do that, but I know he was feeling attacked because there were other people in the chat room. I don't even know these people. I don't know who they were, but they had things that they were saying, and, you know, I knew that your focus and attention was on me. I knew it. You can't sit here and tell me that it wasn't. Or you just gonna come on there and say, well, I was talking about a lot of channels. Like, nah, bro. You watch a lot of videos, but you don't just come right on the live and do that, bro. It is what it is. Like, we could have talked about it. You know, we could agree to disagree, or I could have said, you know, where I'm coming from. Because you paint this picture like, oh, this guy just talks about technology, and he doesn't talk about God in his videos, and he blah, blah, blah. So if I'm not leading them to God, if I'm not talking about Jesus, bro, like, what am I doing? Like, I'm just talking about technology, and I just, no. Obviously, you only picked and watched maybe a few of my videos, like, you know, and I don't make my videos for you, Jared. Like, I make my videos for me. Like, I make my video, it's a lot deeper than you, bro. You know what I mean? If you don't get it, let's have a conversation about it. Like, I would never do nothing like you did last night, bro. You and your friends. Like, I'm gonna get to that too, but this is how everything unfolded. I mean, I'm not just gonna sit back and let that on. I'm just not gonna sit back and take it, bro. Like, I'm gonna let you know where I'm coming from, straight like that. Let's get into the next.
Look, I don't care. The mask. Simon's seen what I look like. Other people have seen what I look like. They know who I am. You know. I'm as open-minded as they come, buddy. I've looked at every single angle of this. There's no hope in that narrative. If this mask is somehow some kind of wall between me and getting the truth out there, I'm sorry for that. I feel like the truth can come through regardless of it, though.
Bro, first of all, I don't know Simon, okay? And what he did last night was super crazy. I'm gonna get to that too. Like, I'm gonna address that too. But this is how everything unfolded, and I wish I would have went and saved all of the things in the chat. Like, I don't understand how you could just sit there and spew off all of this stuff, like all these feelings that you're feeling inside, you know, and sugarcoat it, and then say, okay, go ahead and just, you know, type in the box, you know, like, how are you gonna do that, bro? Like you can't even respond properly that way, you know. Like, you can take a text, like, you could take a message that you type the wrong way by reading it, and your perception is totally off, bro. Like, it's off. Like, you might think you know and you have this and that, but you don't know, bro. Like, if what you told Simon and everybody, all of this technology and all of this, oh, you're so hopeless in your videos and all of this, if that's what you get from my videos, bro, like, I do a lot more than that, bro. Like, I make music, bro. I write songs about my targeting, man. Like, nobody said anything about that. I'm talking about Jesus, bro. I'm praising Jesus. I'm being real, bro. I'm not just gonna shine a light. I'm gonna shine the light, but I'm actually gonna tell you, I'm giving them both sides of the coin, bro. Like, you know, I ain't gonna sit here and act like things is peaches and cream. It's not. I'm going through this. I'm going through it, bro. Like, and that's what it is. Like, we could have had this conversation. We didn't even have to go there, but now it's gonna go there. Okay, yeah, I forgot. I wanted to address this mask thing, you know, because you come on these videos, bro. I'm not gonna be indirect and take a shot at you, bro. I'm gonna talk to you. You know, I'm gonna talk to you on this. Like, we should have had the conversation last night. But you come on these videos, my faith in Christ and my faith, right? Which is all good. But it's like, okay, cool. Like, that's what's up. That's what you're supposed to do. But if your faith is so strong, why are you wearing a mask? Why? You know, and I'm not judging you for it, but I'm calling you right now because, look, man, your faith is so strong in Christ, you shouldn't have to wear a mask. That's the only real reason why people will wear a mask, and it's because they don't want people to see their face. It's only like, oh, I have so many reasons why I wear the mask. No, it's only one reason. Because you don't want people to see your face. You're scared to show your face. Scared to say your name. Well, actually, you said your name, but that's besides the point, bro. Like, you're scared to show your face. And scared means fear. There's no fear in faith. So if you're so strong in your faith, man, I mean, you don't even know, bro. Like, people are targeted, man. We are TIs, man, watching these videos. And me, I can look past it, bro. You even seen it when people were calling you perps and all this. I defended you. Bro. When people were like, oh, this guy has a mask and blah, blah, blah. Even on other videos, people was talking about you, bro, and I defended you. I didn't feel none of that, bro. Like, your boys they was talking crazy about me, bro, and you just sat there and just was like okay with it, bro. Like, you just, like, last night you let me know where we stand, basically. You know, like, I didn't even deserve a conversation. I defended you, you know, and the reason why I said what I said about the mask is because it's true and it's real. Your faith is so much, y'all. My faith, every time, y'all, my faith in your faith, right? But you're scared to show your face. And honestly, I don't care if you wear a mask or not, bro. Like, You said some other comments. I'm about to get into these comments and I'm gonna respond.
It has nothing to do with my faith in Jesus Christ, which is as solid as it can get, and it keeps growing. But I've found this to be true. I know it to be true. I came on here crawling to YouTube after this experience happened to me, looking for answers. Looking. You know, I just kept asking and I kept on doing searches, kept finding all these different people. None of the people talking about this as technology and the government and all these horrible things out to get me helped me one bit.
All right, well,
none.
You know what? Whether you refuse to believe it or not, stuff is out here and it's happening, bro. And that's all I was saying. Don't you ever come at me. Not even come at me, bro, but just painting pictures about me, bro. That's totally off and totally false, bro. Like, that was so wrong, bro. It's like, oh, okay, I challenge anybody, go to one of my videos, bro. I'm not just sitting there, technology. That's not how I do. I tell my story, and it's so much, like, sometimes it's overwhelming. It's hard for me to even, relive those moments and even talk about it, but people need to hear it. Like, I don't care what you think or what you and your friends think, bro. Like, people need to hear your story. You know what? Testimony, what you've gone through. People need to hear it. And I don't know if you understand why I tell my story. If you don't understand, ask me. Let's have dialogue over it. Don't just, throw me under the bus and then shut me down and put me in a little chat box. Don't do that, bro. Like, that's not cool, bro. That's definitely not cool. And yeah, Brian too, you know what? I'm not even going to say nothing about Brian too. I'm going to just let him speak for himself. I'm going to let him tell you. And then I'll be back again on the next.
Like, I don't see Brian too talking about God that much.
If you understand the Bible and you believe the Word of God, then you know, as Jesus said in the days of Noah, as well as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be at the coming of the Son of Man. Listen, in the days of Noah, they had these hybrid beings. If you believe, in the Word of God, check out chapter 6 of Genesis. Okay, they're back. They're just not Nephilim. They're just not the offspring of an angelic and human conception. These are cybernetic human beings that are very real, a new species of being, not human at all. That's what this technology is for. And they're walking around among you right now. The moment the offspring is conceived in the mother's womb, it is eternally damned, according to Isaiah chapter 26. If you read it in the Hebrew, you know what it means. Not in the English, you have to read it in the Hebrew, in the Masoretic text. I
see a lot of people with channels out there in this community who are like miserable, struggling, beaten up, and that's always the narrative they're given. They're always talking like 95%, 100%, 99% technology, and then sometimes they'll talk about God. But what is God to them? Like, who is he? Can you show me the videos where he talks about it as spiritual warfare?
The only person that can help you is God, Jesus Christ. This technology works very well on Muslims. It works extremely well on the New Age and Far Eastern religions that are karma-based. Okay? Very well, very effective on them. Extremely effective on the Muslims. And even militant Christianity, militant Christians, it works very well on them. But those who have a Bible-based, faith-based relationship with Jesus Christ, this technology is defeated by the doctrines of the Christian faith applied in their life. But you don't believe, you don't agree with people. You don't know anything. Okay? You didn't work for them. You don't know anything. Okay? You know what you're told. You know what they tell you.
Growing faith in Jesus Christ, because he's going to be. He's always been your answer, by the way. Should have come to him a long time ago if you didn't. Part of the reason why you're probably in this mess right now is because you didn't. Because you kind of did turn your back on him all your life and decided to open up all kinds of doors that didn't need to be opened.
Well, let me ask you a question. I've heard your theory about having open doors. Open the doors for it to come through and it'll happen. Let me ask you a question, Mr. Jeremiah. Jesus Christ, my personal Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, he was a targeted individual. Since birth, he was targeted. Jesus was perfect, bro. Like, he was the only one who walked this earth without sin. And I know you know where I'm going with this. But Jesus was persecuted, bro. Jesus was targeted. Okay? Did he have any open doors for the targeting to come upon him? Did he have any open doors, Jeremiah? No. It was God's plan, bro. It was God's plan for that to carry out like that, man. You don't think Jesus felt some type of way? He knew it was coming. You don't think he felt some type of way about that, man? He didn't have any open doors for the targeting to come upon him. Just praying away. No, that was God's plan, bro. You don't know God's plan. I don't know God's plan. Simon don't know God's plan. None of those dudes in your chat, sir, none of them. Nobody knows God's plan. At the end of the day, nobody. So you can throw that, open the door crap out of the window, bro, because it sounds stupid. If it's God's plan for something to happen, it's going to happen. You can pray every day. Because I'm not even going to go there yet. I'm going to save that. Let's get into the next one.
And so, am I perfect? By no stretch of the imagination. I hope I've never given that impression. I'm not like the greatest, faith. I'm not like a saint. I'm not like the most faith-filled warrior that ever lived or anything like that, But God has taught me. I listened to God, and God has taught me that obedience to Him, dependence upon Him, absolute faith in Him is the answer to all of this.
Well, I'm glad you said that, man, because you sure come off like you're this perfect guy. All the doors are closed and blah blah. Bro, you and your Simon or whoever he is, like that guy. Man, I'm not even gonna talk about him right now, but you act like you are perfect, bro. I'm here to tell you, bro. You really need to just calm down, bro. Like, you need to open your eyes and your ears a little more and be a little less judgmental. Because last time I checked, I thought only God can judge. We are not to be out here judging people, bro. Like, it's for us to teach people and love them and lead them to Christ, not to be out here judging people, throwing them under the bus, laughing at them, making jokes. Oh my God! All right, let's.
And next, sometime we'll talk. I hope I don't dislike you, brother. I don't. I'm just trying to speak what's true for me, man. And what's true for me is Jesus Christ is the one and only answer.
Well, Jeremiah, I really felt like last night was the time that we should have talked. It should have been. But guess what, buddy? Now I'm talking. Now. Okay? And yes, I like you too, man. I really do. I really had a great deal of respect for you, man. But last night was not cool, bro. The way you handled that situation was not cool at all, bro. And that's why I decided to send you this letter. And it's not over. We gotta talk about what happened on Simon's last day. I'll be back with that info.